Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be trying out a mod for Slay the Spire called, I like the noise, called the Unchained Mod, and we're going to see what this is about. Big L is the name of the person who reached out to me and asked me to cover this. People are saying that this character is difficult on Ascension 20, so first time, gonna go in and see what it's about. Just go ahead and unlock Ascension 20 using our trusty Ascension Unlocker mod and just see what he's about. So he's a cursed prince on the run. So already I feel like I could relate personally to him. I get that. Excels in the arcane arts, chains powerful abilities together and whirls through the battlefield. And the 6th card we play each combat draws a card. The next card costs 0. Wow. Okay, so it looks like that will take a second to work. And as far as birthday boy mode goes, oh, it's a look. It's a look, I guess. It's activated. Whatever birthday boy mode entails is activated. Oh, all right. Happy birthday. Okay, right. We just read that, but I'm just, reading it again. 6 card, you play each combat, draws a card. The next card costs 0. Definitely looking at, I mean, these are some nice bonuses. Common relic and 7 max HP, 250 gold. But yeah, what Big L told me was that this character is allegedly a little bit difficult on maximum ascension, so the people say. Well, how difficult could it be? You just lose 7 max HP for 250 gold with a floor 2 shop in Act 1. So how difficult could it be? And then you promptly whirl your way across the battlefield to take out 4 elites, basically. We're looking at something like that. How does that sound? So we're gonna figure out what this character is about. Let's take a look at the deck here. Okay, so 5 strikes and 4 defends with 2 base cards. Cool. So this is interesting. That's an interesting composition, right? Because you got Ironclad with 5 strikes, 4 defends, and then 1 extra base card, the Bash. You got Silent with 5 strikes, 5 defense, and 2 base cards with a 13 card deck initially, including Ascender's Bane. And then you've got you've got Defect and Watcher who are rocking, 4 strikes, 4 defense, and then 2 base cards. So this is different. This is a different composition, right? We got Whiplash, deal 4 damage, 1 chain, enemy loses 8 HP. Okay, so this upgrades to 0 cost. This is probably a really good upgrade considering that you've got the starting relic, which plays into the amount of cards you play. And, okay, so it's a 4 block upgrade. Reduce the cost of a card by 1 in your hand this turn. Okay, I see what's going on here. So you want to play a lot of cards. I can get behind that. You know me. If you know me. I like playing a lot of cards. And this is the 6th card we play. Each combat draws a card, and the next card costs 0. So we would be interested. Okay, so we'll have this card costing 0, which is kind of cool. And, oh yeah, what's a chain? Playing enough cards with the same type as this card will finish the chain and unlock the specified effect. So, okay, and they wear off at the end of the turn. So we would play, we've started an attack chain, and then we play another attack, and then we get our 8 damage. So how about that? I don't think the character seems weak. So the 6th card we play, each combat draws a card, and the next card costs 0. So, oh, that's how it works. I can't count. Oh, that's how it works. I can't count. That's fine. That's fine. As the 6th card we play, each combat draws a card, the next card costs 0. Not a 7th. That's how counting works. All right. But it's cool because I just redrew it, and granted we don't get our extra draw, but we should be fine for this fight, and we'll cheapen the defend, and then play the defend, and then play all 3 of our strikes. I don't see why this character would be weak on Ascension 20. Could someone tell me why this character would be weak on Ascension 20? Look at that Jawworm fight. Relay. Until next turn prevents damage after block. Half the damage prevented by relay is dealt to the player in 2 turns as relay damage. Relay damage cannot be blocked by relay. Until next turn prevents damage after block. So you lose your block first, and then relay will happen, and then so you do have to and you can't relay the relay. That's fine. That's fine. Gain 14 relay. Remove all your relay damage. Damage that was prevented by relay. Half of it is dealt to the player at the end of next turn. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, so half the damage prevented by relay is dealt to the player. Okay, okay. So it's just, yeah. It's just a little bit redundant for this specific card. And gain relay. Remove all, and so this card actually kind of circumvents that. It does relay your relay damage. Refresh relays your relay damage, despite the fact that relay damage cannot be blocked by relay. I think it makes sense. Seriously, it makes sense. It's just a lot of words. I'm not being critical. Okay, I don't want you to think of being critical on floor 1. Gain 4 block twice counts as a card for any chain, so you could double down no matter what. Even if you only got 1 attack, you could double down and gain 4 block twice. This doesn't seem super good against Lagavulin for dexterity purposes. Maybe I'm being picky. Gain a momentum. When you obtain enough momentum, add a swirl to your hand. The cost starts at 2 momentum. Goes up for each swirl in your hand. Wow, I just hop into this like, oh, I haven't played a Slay the Spire mod in however long. And yeah, I'll just hop into this and we'll figure it out. Retain, gain 2 block, deal 2 damage, double the base damage and block of all swirls this turn. At the start of your turn, gain a momentum, and now swirl hits all enemies when you obtain enough momentum. What's enough momentum? The cost starts at 2 momentum and goes up for each swirl in your hand. This seems incredibly stressful. Are you supposed to take any of these cards? Why don't we just skip and then look in the shop? The wrench. Whenever you apply crushed armor, the enemy loses 4 HP. Well, let's find a way to apply some crushed armor. Every 7th chain you start is copied. Churros? Every 7th chain you start is copied? Okay, so that like carries over by combat. Enemies lose HP every time they gain block. Oh, well, we got Hexaghost, so Hexaghost gains block, so that could come up, right? That could come up. Okay, upgrades to innate. That's not super good. Yeah, I see why the character's weak. I'm just kidding. Ode to Ballet. Add 2 swirls into your hand. Okay, so he is twirling and swirling throughout the battlefield. We have this for sure. How about Finesse? How does Finesse look here? I think Finesse seems pretty good, right? For this character. You know, I mean, you know, each 6 cards you play, so you're trying to play cards and you just play Finesse. Whiplash. I don't know, you just remove Defend here. We got 5 strikes, 4 defense. We got Whiplash. Do you remove strike or remove a strike? Yeah, so I guess we're not super enamored by the character relics here. I'm not. Apply a vulnerable. This seems good. This seems like a very fair card to start the character with, right? Apply a vulnerable. Add a random common attack to your hand. It costs 0 this turn and exhausts. I mean, that seems probably fine. I don't know this character's common attack pool, but surely, like with Whiplash and everything, like this can't be too terrible of a card, right? What else? We could buy potions, but that seems, I mean, add 2 swirls to your hand for 114 gold, and then just goes away. I think Finesse is an interesting one, and we do have this. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage, gain a momentum. So, I mean, we could try this. This is like Iron Wave, but explicitly better, which is okay. It means that it shouldn't be a terrible purchase, all things considered. We could do something like Finesse Riposte and see if that makes the grade, right? Just on the basis of what else are we doing? Like, why am I buying Finesse? I don't know. Because to get to this faster, I don't know. Like, it seems fine. Maybe that's bad for Gremlin Knob. Maybe that's a bad idea because Gremlin Knob exists. But here we are. Here we are. Do you just take events or do you want to take fights? We need potions, so we take fights. If we're gonna fight 4 elites, I'm not buying Finesse. Finesse is asking for it. I'm saving quitting and trying to play that floor again, that shop floor. That's a tricky one. You know, the shops. Oh man. Look at this character. Birthday boy mode. Yeah, it's not even close to my birthday. Depends on how close is. So this, and then repost, and then remove. Do we want this? Is this good? Gain a momentum. When you obtain enough momentum, the cost starts at 2 momentum. Okay, so the more swirls you have, the more momentum it takes to gain swirls. Am I reading that right? That doesn't seem correct to me. That seems terminologically false and wrong. No? I feel like it seems terminologically false and wrong. I'm going to... Is terminologically a word? I'm going to buy this. And I'm going to buy a power potion. That's our play. And we're going to use the power potion to our advantage in combat against these elite fights. I'm thinking about doing this right here. Alright. Onward. So we can do our Rusted Chains trick. So gain 3 block, deal 5 damage, gain a momentum, attack chain wears off. And then we do this. So 6 card we play, each combat draws a card and the next card costs 0. So we're trying not to draw out wind up here. We'd like to draw out a Cinder's Bane and we'd like to draw this defend. Okay. That's no good. Well, but the attack costs 0 and exhaust, and it applies a vulnerable. But 1 chain. Oh, so you need to play another attack in order to get... Oh, I see this card now. I see what this card's about now. That's fine, right? Because you play this, you apply a vulnerable, then you lose your free card. And, yeah, so that's bad. Like, we drew the thing that we didn't want to draw. So it goes. Maybe I played the cards in the wrong order. No, I don't think so. Like, should I have kept the attack? I don't really remember. I really don't remember. I don't... It's not... We're not thinking about it, frankly. Do you do this? Do you grab another one? Deal 8 damage, gain 8 relay damage? And it's just 0 cost, so then in 2 turns... In 2 turns you gotta take 4 damage. So this is 0 cost, 8 damage, and 2 turns take 4 damage. But you can block it. And 0 cost, take 8. I mean, I think I like it. It'll play with the wind up a little bit. Like, we could take it. I mean, reckless swing. Like, how bad could this be, right? How bad could that be? It's a reckless charge. It's reckless swing. How bad could it be? That's my question. All right, let's hit the transform. Maybe we'll transform into something cool. And I don't know. We've added a couple of attacks, but we have this. I don't know. Do you want to remove strike or defend? We remove strike at the shop. Got this, which gains block. Let's transform and defend. Okay, what is this? Whenever you attack this turn, the enemy gains 3 crushed armor. Okay, and gain 11 block. Immovable object. This is an uncommon 2-cost skill. I think this is probably good. This is probably good. You know, it's no equilibrium or anything, but it can't be too bad. I don't see why people would say this character's bad. Let's take another fight. Maybe we get a potion or a strong card for our slew of elites coming up. Yeah. How about this? What do you guys think of this? This isn't too bad, right? It's not, and by too bad, I don't mean like the mod. I mean play-in mods. You know, just in general. This was always kind of a thing. Because some people really like the mods and some people don't really like the mods. Does that make any sense? It's like a specific type of person who wants it or doesn't want it. Oh, and then in 1 chain you gain an energy back. This card's dope. So we could pop this and then gain 1 energy. Yeah, I like it. I like it so far. I like the character. I got no problems with the character. Why would I? Colorless potion, fantastic. Ooh, floor 5, rare card. Deal 2 damage 3 times. 1 chain, deal 2 damage 3 times. I'm gonna pick it because it's a rare card. Yeah. So let's read it now. 2 damage 3 times. 1 chain, deal 3 damage 3 times. Reapply this chain. Exhaust. Seems dope. Seems like a lot of fun. And will not confuse our slower viewers. No, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Alright, so what is this? Is this colorless for, I mean, what are we looking for here? Is this power potion? Are we trying to get a power here? I'm not quite sure what to expect. 1 chain, deal 2 damage 3 times. Reapply this chain. So we do Relentless Onslaught and then Wind Up. No, because Wind Up, it's an attack. It's interesting because it's an attack that doesn't actually attack at all. But then we're out of energy, right? Right, so causes 0 and exhausts. But the chain gets reapplied, so are we Colorless Potion for an attack? I think that's what we're trying to do here. We're Colorless Potion for an attack. So we're Discovery for an attack. And, yeah, we're Discovery for an attack, basically. Okay, so we've got damage equal to all relay. Okay. Deal 9 damage, put 1 card from your draw pile on top of your draw pile. That's fine. We could put Defensive Link back on top for next turn. That's pretty good. I like that. Grasp Future. This is a useful card. So I guess what we do is we do Relentless Onslaught on this dude. Right. And then we wind up on this dude, or any of the dudes. In fact, it would be better to do it on someone else, just in case, because this guy's gonna get out of here, and then maybe we can make someone else vulnerable afterward. So we do this, and then the attack chain goes off, and then we do this because it gets reapplied. Oh, put a card on top of our draw pile? Did I misread our card that we just played? Put a card from our deck on top of our draw pile. Okay, well, I'll do the movable object then, I guess. Okay, and the chain gets reapplied. If you play one more attack this turn, oh, the chain just gets reapplied. Oh, it keeps getting reapplied. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I missed what the card that so this, from your draw pile on top of your draw pile, not one card from your hand on top of your draw pile. So the character does involve reading. You do need to be able to read to play the character. But you see kind of what the deal is. We're making the grade here. And we play this. Okay, so I did this wrong. I did this wrong, maybe? Not necessarily. We get to play a card for free here. So we do this. Who are we going after next? We're going after this dude next. And then we do this, and the enemy will lose 8 HP. And we have a swirl, which retains, gain 2 block, deal 2 damage, double the base damage of block of all swirls this turn. And we could probably do this, right? And gain some relay damage. We're going after this dude next. We're going after this dude next. And this retains. We're good. I think we're chilling. And so we've got our little markers here. Our 8 relay damage will hit us next turn for 4 damage. And when we obtain 3 momentum, add a swirl to our hand. So it's actually more difficult to get momentum than I thought. We drew a ton of attacks here. That's a little unfortunate. But it is what it is. And, like, oh! So maybe I should have played the swirl here. That's okay. Yeah, I definitely should have, as a matter of fact. Why did I gain this whiplash again? Why did I get this? I don't know why I just got whiplash, huh? Deal 5 damage. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Get him. Oh, because of the wind up chain resolved. Right. So we just got a second whiplash, and that's gonna go ahead and exhaust when we do this with the reckless swing here, and then this dude goes away. I don't really see what the issue is. Why is this character weak again? So 2 will hit you next turn for that amount of damage. Okay. So that makes sense, and then we take 1. So yeah, I mean, the crush damage, that's not doing anything. It's not doing anything because these guys aren't gaining block. That's the reason why. I'm grabbing Riposte. I'm gonna hit him with the Reckless Swing. We're about to just take 10 damage to the face. That's unfortunate. I hope that doesn't matter. I'll be upset if that damage matters. Old coin? Okay, so... Ooh! Another rare card? Whenever you play a 2-cost card, gain energy, and it's ethereal? That's interesting. I really think it's probably too early to take a card like that, yeah? An 8, deal 3 damage, apply a weak. 2 chain, enemy loses 2 strength. Against Hexaghost, this seems really, really good. Against Hexaghost, that seems really good. It's an 8? That seems nice. We should be okay. But you need 2 attacks, basically. But that's totally worth it. Like, if you can get the 2 attacks off, you like wind up and then play another attack. I think that's probably pretty good. That's probably pretty good. Right. I mean, we're not gonna resolve it because we need to play another attack to resolve it. But here we are. And it just doesn't always work out that way. You understand? You think that it's gonna work out that way, but it's oftentimes not. I think Reckless Swing might have been a mistake. I don't want to lose here. I think we're doing just fine. I mean, frankly. So, the cost starts at 2 momentum, but we don't have any momentum. But I play the Riposte, which gains 1 momentum. I mean, am I not reading something right? Like, you see what I'm saying here? We do this. So the enemy should be losing 8 HP. We did this. Okay, so when we do, so I guess I just had extra momentum. Last turn I wasn't expecting. Our 6th card is free, so, or something like that. 6th card draws a card, the next card costs 0. So, I mean, I think we probably just chill here. And so, is it just, so the chain is enough cards with the same type will finish the chain. So chains last until the end of the turn. So you don't actually have to actually chain them together. Does that make sense? You don't actually have to actually chain them together. We're weak, which is unfortunate here. But we just play a movable object and then hit them. Ooh. Man, I like it. I think we're doing fine. Oh, the Glyph Swing. Deal 6 damage, remove all your relay damage, and deal damage equal to the amount you removed. I mean, that's kind of nice. Hit him with the Reckless Swing, and then hit him with the Glyph Swing, and relay damage lasts for a turn after. So this should be probably pretty good, right? I mean, the deck is pretty slim. You do Reckless Swing, then you do Glyph Swing. And it's another attack, so if you draw an opening hand with Cuff, I mean, we'll grab it. Why not? We're crazy right now. We're being crazy. And we're rich. We're crazy rich. That's another thing. So, do we want to take 4 elites and just be like, anyone that said this character's bad is stupid? Or, do we want to... Let me make sure I'm recording this. I think this is good. This character's good. This character's good. Oh, I'm not in frame? And my hair looks flat? What on earth? These are not things a man should be worried about. But yet, they are. Because they weren't in frame and my hair was flat. So, it should have just been good to begin with. Like, this character seems good to begin with. I don't got a problem with them. The Cursed Prince. I relate. I'm not a prince. 2 weak. 2 weak, 3 strength. 2 weak, 3 strength. I kind of like the... like, I'm trying to think. Do we just show up and rest? Do we show up and rest? Or are we ready? Do we show up and rest, or are we ready for a serious fight? We could rest and then never die and say we took 3 elites and go this way. With our old coin money, I kind of like that. Like, rest, show up here, comfortably fight, just comfort the entire way around, right? I don't know. Like, cause if the character's weak, then, I mean, there's no point in, like, flexing too hard. Okay, that's, yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. So yeah, like we can't resolve this turn, so that's unfortunate. I'm gonna rip this and see what comes out of it. It can't be too useless. Whenever you draw a 2-cost card, draw a card. So we got two 2-cost cards in here, so that should probably be worth it. I don't really like to get our attacks together and all that. Start your turn, gain a momentum. Swirl now hits all enemies. Is this worth it? I guess I'll just play this. I guess that was not good. I guess that was just not good at all. Maybe we save the cuff for like later. Do you do that? You save cuff for later and you just... Because the weak isn't doing anything this turn anyhow. Oh, I like the sound. I never noticed that. I just do this and maybe we'll save the... I hope that doesn't matter. You know, I hope that doesn't matter. I'm just going to count on that not mattering. Sixth card you play, each combat draws a card, next card costs 0. So there's an issue here. There's a big issue here. We can't play this. Oh, we can. We're good. But we're going to draw the 6th card, and all of these are going to miss the reshuffle. And that's the bad news. That's the bad news about this. So if our last card is going to cost 0, Defensive Link has to be worth playing here, right? Defensive Link and then Strike has to be worth it. Oh, and then we still have energy? Okay, that's pretty nice. But maybe we're okay. But we're going to draw Relentless Onslaught, and all these cards that we drafted, all these attack cards we drafted, they're going to miss the reshuffle now because we draw an extra card because of Relentless Onslaught. That's the issue. So we got to do something like Relentless Onslaught, wind up, Reckless Swing, and we don't get the Whiplash off, which is awful. Like, this is just awful. This is terrible. The way I played this was terrible. I should have played Relentless Onslaught first and then played Wind Up and then played Reckless Swing. I have half a mind to save quit this fight, dude. I totally messed this up so bad. I messed this up so bad. Like, I'm taking 28 damage here, but it's okay. It's okay. It's definitely not that okay. Definitely had no reason to be taking that much damage. But we got Ceramic Fish, Flesh Potion, Flesh Potion. Gain 6 block if you have an active chain, gain energy and draw a card. I like that. And we gain 2 vulnerable, 1 chain, gain 1 intangible. Ooh. As a skill, as an uncommon skill, gain 2 vulnerable. And then on 1 chain, gain an intangible. That's dangerous. I like that. I like that. But that's interesting. Deal 10 damage to random enemies, scry 3. That's kind of cool. Gain 6 block if you have an active chain, gain energy and draw a card. How bad could that be? How bad could that be? Is that a trap almost? I don't know, man. This is tough. This is not going to be good for a Hexaghost fight. I don't think it's good to just gain vulnerable like that. Gain 2 vulnerable. These are upgraded. I got to keep that in mind. So, like, they look a little prettier because they're upgraded. I'll grab this. This is really interesting, though. Gain 2 vulnerable. And then if you play another skill, you just gain intangible. I'll try it. I'll try it. I mean, it exhausts anyhow. We are so rich, so we're going to do this. Yeah, we're so rich and we got this Toxic Egg. So, interesting. Interesting. This is another 2-cost card. Gain 6 block, gain 10 relay. Do we want that? How is that good? because of stuff like this. Gain 3 energy, gain 14 relay damage, exhaust. Wow. I mean, we'll remove a strike. We'll use our money to remove a strike. We got potions. I mean, I was really counting on the cards to be a little bit more special. Relay now blocks relay damage. Fractal shield. This is interesting. This is an interesting character. We have secret weapon, which is very that's an interesting one. Secret weapon is an interesting one because it's a skill. It's a secret weapon plus. It's a skill that could do stuff like proc heartfelt speech. We don't have a lot of. We're working with the attacks. We're working with the attack chains, not really working with the skill chains. This is kind of a disappointing. You know, this is a disappointing sort of a layout. I'm not gonna lie to you. As far as I'm looking at it, I don't really. I mean, am I missing something here? Maybe Madness, like Madness Plus, seems kind of random. I like this card a lot. I wish we had more windups. Now this card, this is a lot of damage, and I think this is probably a pretty strong common card. One chain gain of energy, so you just play that, then you play another attack. Problem is that it doesn't really work with this, and man, I really dislike how there's not much to do here. Like, what are we supposed to do here? I gotta take another fight, an elite fight, and I mean, Secret Weapon Plus is an interesting one. I don't know if you just drop a bunch of money on Secret Weapon Plus, but to get to wind up and Whiplash and I mean, to help support Cuff even, and all that, like, maybe that's worth it. Get Glyph Swing with Reckless Swing together, and maybe that's worth it. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, we could buy Singing Bowl. I don't think that's probably gonna be worth a whole lot right now. Yeah, so I mean, what are you supposed to do here? That beats me. I think I'll probably. I mean, that can't be a bad start. Just playing cards for our Rusted Chains. Wind up Secret Weapon Whiplash. I mean, what do you expect from me here? You Secret Weapon for Strike? No, because I like this hand for next turn, so I want to wake him up now. So, let's do Secret Weapon for Whiplash. Wind up applies vulnerable. We play Whiplash, we get our free attack, we gain more momentum. And now next turn we're looking at something like Heartfelt Speech. Defend. Reckless Swing. Cliff Swing Strike. Right? What happened to Laga? Laga's gone. Laga's just some legs. Graphical bug. Jeez. Okay, Glyph Swing, I get it, dude. Well, that's good, because it still works next turn, right? So we gain 2 vulnerable. But then we play a defend and then we gain intangible. But I would rather, I mean, do we want to, we could keep this immovable object. No. But do we want to gain vulnerable? That's the question. I'll do this. And then this works as well. Heartfelt Speech. So now, I mean, the crushed armor is not going to happen because it doesn't gain block. So we can remove the relay damage and deal damage equal to the amount, you know. we could do this with a movable object as well. And then just fully block everything. That's probably the better idea. I dislike drawing this turn. Defensive link with the immovable object and just full block. Oh, that's not full block because of the relay damage. Right, and I didn't relay the damage with the glyph swing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Remove your relay damage, deal damage equal to... So I didn't even do the thing. That's fine. Then I draw the intangible card on the turn when there's no... Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's fine. Oh, I think it's okay. Really. I think it's fine, and then I draw the intangible card on, you know, and we're not going to get the intangible off, and I totally get that, and I can't do anything about that. That's just the way of the... That's just the way it goes. So, but this is fine. This applies a weak. We have reckless swing to the hand. We do the wind up reckless swing thing. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice, and we're gonna... I should have used Flex Potion. I mean, I should have used Flex Potion. I think we're gonna die. I think we're about to die this turn. Yeah, 10... Okay, so now we got Pocket Watch. So, I mean, I don't really know what's going on here. We're in some trouble. We're in some actual trouble. I don't think we want any of these cards. We might be in some trouble with 10 health. And, too vulnerable and intangible. What do you think? Something like that. I'm gonna try to play into Pocket Watch. And we're gonna do this? I don't really know what's going on here, man. Am I just gonna take damage over and over? What am I doing here? No, we're good. We're good. Jeez. Get him out of here. That's interesting. Gain 2 momentum, X plus 1 times exhaust. I really don't know if we have... I mean, overexertion with Pocket Watch, like, that's kind of interesting. Lash out. I think we'll just skip these for now. I hope we don't lose the Hexaghost, because I like this. I like this run. I think it's cool. I like this character. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I mean, maybe this is enough. Like, maybe... Well, I'm just so afraid that I did this character so wrong with such a good start. Like, I think this is fine. I'm fine with them. I don't see if, like, deal 3 damage, apply a weak. I'm just scared because how are we supposed to beat Hexaghost? We gotta just decrease the strength. Like, Cuff has to resolve against Hexaghost. If it doesn't, we're in some serious trouble. How many of you are about to just skip to the Hexaghost fight and see if that happens? Just kidding, we're about to die here. The 2 fungi beast. No. Cuff. Whiplash reckless swing? No. We gotta play 2 attacks to get Cuff off. We got a secret weapon. I want Pocket Watch to happen. I mean, we could just do that and then... I mean, I should have done Whiplash first. I'm saving quitting. Because we should have just done Whiplash first. Okay. It took 24 damage against Gremlin Knob when I didn't have to with this character. And I'm not about to take more damage from a fungi beast for no reason when I'm just trying to figure out this character, man. It's not that it's difficult to figure out. I think this character's easy to pick up. I like this character. I got no problems with him. I'd play him again. I'll play him again. I'm just saying that we need to do Whiplash first here. We do Whiplash and then we cuff this dude. Cause this dude to lose 12. Block fully and then proc Pocket Watch. And we're not gonna play these two cards. That's the idea. But yeah, Flex Potion with our super powerful rare card. Yeah, there's no reason for us to be doing poorly here. So I'm thinking like 4. Draw a card if it's a 2-cost card. Play it on the same enemy if possible. Okay, what if it just plays it? Does it just play it? It does just play it. If it is... Okay, that's dope. I like it. I can get behind it. Like this was a really good start to the run, so there's really no reason why it should be bad. Like, no reason at all, frankly. Pocket Watch is gonna carry in the Hexaghost fight, assuming we're able to beat Hexaghost. Gain 12 block, enemy gains 12 block. That should be pretty good, right? I mean, that's 1 cost 12 block, and then enemy gains 12 block, like, so what? And then there's crushed armor stuff that we could play into later. You just play this at the end, right? You just play this at the end of your stuff. That'll touch up our block a little bit. Do we have issue blocking? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we have issue blocking. But I'll go ahead and, I mean, resting is no good against Hexaghost. Like, keep distance, 12 block. Upgraded common attack, probably worth it because we play this card all the time. But 2 weak is good. Like, this would be good for Hexaghost turn 2 and everything. I don't want to do that just on the basis of we need to make sure we draw 2 attack cards for our Hexaghost fight. Oh, I like the character here. We need to make sure we draw 2 attacks to couple with our cuff for the Hexaghost fight. Does that make sense? Darn it. Oh, that's fine, actually. No, because we go Secret Weapon, we go Cuff. Yeah, so I think we probably lose. I think we probably lose. Because we don't have an attack that gives us another attack. So we probably lose now, because we drew Defensive Link, and Ascender's Bane. Because we need these 2... We need to play 2 cards for Secret Weapon to... I mean, like, we could pass turn... We could maybe do some, like, Secret Weapon wind up. Play wind up. Play cuff. And then hope that we get, like, 2 more attacks. Like, we get another wind up from wind up. Or something. This is really bad. We would need to wait to redraw cuff at a time when we have more cards in our hand and more to play in order to make this work. Otherwise, our best play might be something as simple as like Secret Weapon, strike, defend. You know, I wish there was a 2-cost card that spawned a 1-cost attack. I wish that we could get Momentum's easier somehow, but I skipped the power card that let us do that. Man, I'm already lamenting this run because it looks like that we're in some trouble here. Man, if we had one more attack, like that was the idea behind getting secret weapon. Like, I'm actually just gonna have to pull strike out here. Play strike and defend. We'll hold on to cuff with the idea that we'll replay it with a bigger hand. And this is not too threatening. We don't need to reduce the strength this turn anyhow, right? We could do just whiplash riposte defend, for example. Or enemies lose. So whenever we're attacking this turn, the attacking enemy gains 3 crushed armor. So this is actually really good. We could just do something like immovable object strike. Because now Hexaghost is going to take a ton of damage. Or we'll do riposte to gain momentum. Hexaghost is not going to take a ton of damage. It'll just take a ton of damage next time it tries to block. And every time it tries to block, it'll lose 18 HP. So that's kind of cool. And now we got our cuff, wind up, reckless swing, glyph stuff. So we should be okay, actually. Ooh, this is a ton of damage, actually. Because we get this card for free. You ever pop Flex Potion here just to say, you know what? It'll dump it 3 times. Okay, so it doesn't apply the vulnerable. That makes sense. Because vulnerable only applies to attacks, not to effects, right? So, hit him with the reckless swing. Hit him with the whiplash. And then hit him with the glyph swing. Remove the extra damage, and we're just chilling here. We'll take 2. That's fine. That's fine. We'll take 2 damage. Look at how much damage that was. And Hexaghost's strength is at -3 now. So we're doing just fine. One, 2, 3. Pocket watch for me. I'm happy with it. And I'm just gonna grab the wind up because this card's amazing. Now we could put like a post on top of our draw pile if we want. We don't have any chains right now. So now when we obtain 3 momentum, add a swirl to our hand. That's fine. I understand how it works. I think I get the terminology now. So 1, 2, 3. Am I missing something here? Oh, right, because that's 0. It costs 0. Duh. Duh. Tricky. Come on, dude. Get with it. Why was I scared? The crushed armor. I like that. I feel like this is a pretty good demonstration. Rightfully acquire 15 gold from every enemy. Wow. Rightfully so? That's funny. I mean, we're rich. We don't need to really worry about that. Gain 14 relay. Whenever you take damage or damage is blocked by relay, the enemy loses the same amount of HP. So, okay, and this is a skill that you play on an enemy? And so you gain 14 relay. I mean, that's fine because yeah, that should be good. That should be good because we have our reckless or our glyph swing. So we grab tethered mine. I don't think pyramid with pocket watch is probably pretty good. I think coffee dripper is probably okay. We should be strong, right? We should be very strong, and we shouldn't have a need to rest. So I think the character is good. Granted, we're 45 minutes in, almost, and just completed Act 1, but that's the way it goes with these, you know, modded characters trying to figure out what they do and everything. So we'll take fights, and we'll go to shops, and we'll cash out. Again, we got so much money, so we should be doing well. We don't really need to upgrade stuff because we got Toxic Egg, so maybe Dripper wasn't the best pick. Maybe could have took Curse of the Bell. I'm not really sure. But let's, I mean, these are some nasty hallway fights. Like maybe we just die because we get in some nasty hallway fights and don't know what we're doing. We can also do this instead. But I like this because now we can just play more cards. Granted, Pocket Watch will go away, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. 11 damage, a random enemy gains 3 block. I think you just do that. Just get rid of them. Make it simpler. Okay, maybe I did that wrong. Okay, I should have done Reckless Swing first. Should have done Reckless Swing first. Pocket Watch is fine. That's fine. Should have done Reckless Swing. And then, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cause the vulnerable. That should be enough, right? 20, and then deal 2 damage 3 times, so 6 damage, so 12 damage. And if you play one more turn, attack this turn, add a random attack to the hand. So this should be more than enough. And then if we honor this chain, then we gain another energy. We're doing pretty well. Gain block equal to enemies block. Enemies lose HP equal to their block. That's cool. I like that. Suffocate? That's interesting. Eye for an eye. I like this. If you have relay, the art, I mean. If you have relay damage, gain 6 strength. Remove all your relay damage? Whoa. If you have relay damage, gain 6 strength. And we're fighting the champ. That seems pretty good. Seems like a way to get some scaling, right? Get some scaling damage in. If you have relay damage, gain 6 strength. And then remove the relay damage. Right. Relay, not relay. Or relay damage, not relay. Oh, get Jax. Let's transform 2 cards, right? Or we could take mutagens. I mean, mutagens is pretty cool, too. I mean, mutagens is pretty strong. Right, mutagens is really good. But we could transform 2, and that's probably also really good. And transform 2, it's a modded character. That's kind of more fun, right? You think 2 strikes? Yeah, I think we're at the point with 2 strikes. Let's keep the defense just in case. Transform 2 strikes. Okay, so we have the Prince's Grace. I have this share paint card keeps showing up. Damage is equal to all relay damage you've gained this combat. Okay, maybe this is good. Like maybe that'll be a lot. I'm not sure. We'll see if this is worth it. This is definitely worth upgrading. We have Pocket Watch. I'm not really sold on it. The Princess Grace. We'll see about that. Draw extra card each turn. It can't be terrible, right? It can't be terrible. So I mean, Happy Flower is pretty good. Thread of Ariadne. Ariadne. If you have active chain, take an extra turn after this turn. End your turn. Exhaust. Oh, on sale. What's the unupgraded? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It seems like it should be about the cost. Yeah. That's interesting. Cannot block, gain a momentum. Whenever you finish a chain, gain 3 block. This seems really good. This seems really, really good. Guarded posture. That seems nice. Whenever you finish a chain, gain 3 block. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's block. That's block, all right. I think that we could remove a defend, just keep 1 strike for safekeeping. And we could even buy sling, like sling guarded posture, and then we're just cashing out, and we go in, and I mean, we can also keep some money for this shop up here as well. But sling seems pretty logical, right? We're gonna finish a chain gain 3 block though. That seems like a good card. And I mean potions, like maybe buying a fire potion is a good idea. Maybe buying a fire potion is a good idea. I like this path though. It's an easy, comfortable path. It's a little bit speedy also. This run is taking a while, frankly, because I'm taking a while to figure out the character. Maybe it was better to buy a potion. It was definitely better to buy a potion. Like if we die, it's because I didn't buy a potion because I was greedy, because I wanted to see what was at the next shop. Frankly, the character's good, totally fine. And once again, we can't get the -2 strength off, which is kind of bothersome. They were actually just about to take a ton of damage to this Shelled Parasite right now. We could do something like Cuff, Secret Weapon for Riposte. And then Riposte and Defend. And then we lose Pocket Watch, but I think it's better than taking a bunch of damage. We have a bunch of attacks with our skill card here. It's kind of annoying. But we do this, we'll hit him with Reckless Swing, I guess. Okay, so we've got Relentless Onslaught. We can hit him with the Wind Up. And then Share Pain, gain our free attack card. And then top deck our... I don't really know what we're supposed to top deck here. Maybe this. Yeah, we're just taking 9 damage from Shelled Parasite. That's cool. Whenever... Okay, so whenever... I like this Crushed Armor. Enemies lose HP every time they gain block. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. If you have an active chain, none of these give us an active chain. All enemies gain 6 block every turn, and then they'll gain the crushing armor on top of that. Okay, relay damage, yeah. And so we have to contend with that, and so it loses HP directly. It doesn't, you know, it loses direct HP here. We're not dealing with you know what I mean? We're not dealing with it doesn't have to go through the block, the crushed armor damage. Deal 10 damage, 1 chain, draw 3 cards. That's really good. Really, really good. Really, really good. Really, really, really good. But the damage is not super great, but that's okay. I mean, as an upgraded card too, that should be good. So now we're in the hard pool. Okay, now we're just taking a bunch of damage. Now we're just taking a bunch of damage. So the funny thing is that playing Whiplash here and then Relentless Onslaught is more damage than... Yeah, that's the issue. We could do... Enemy loses 3 strength if that happens. So, like... Oh, jeez. Jeez, dude. We're about to just lose. Because you could defend here, or you could do this. And then that's a little bit more damage, but... You get to resolve the -3 strength on that, dude. And then the enemy loses 8 health as well. Like... So we're just going to walk into this fight with 8 HP. And I didn't buy potions, so we can't really continue this. But yeah. Whenever you attack this turn, the enemy gains 3 crush. Right, so then Mystic will give block to Centurion. No, Centurion gives block. Mystic heals. I know how to play this game. Okay. We could secret weapon for our For a thread? No, that's a skill card. This is a skill card. We can't do that. That's illegal. So we play this, draw 3 cards. After we resolve our chain. We get our free card because of our rusted chains, which is going to be this. But it could also be defensive link. We play Reckless Swing, draw 3. We play another Reckless Swing. Then we hit him with the Glyph Swing, remove all our damage to get rid of him. Oh, maybe I should have played Eye for an Eye first. But we played this. And so we draw an extra card each turn despite Pocket Watch. Quick Swing, and then we do our thread of Ariadne and then draw again. It gains block. This is a cool character. And then we've got this Share Pain, which could really get big too. You could see that. So we could do this. And I mean, I guess defensive link is the only way we can. Whenever you take damage or damage is blocked by relay. So then you got Eye for an Eye. This. So we gain 14 relay. Relay blocks 14 damage this turn. Block damage is gained as relay damage. That makes sense, I think. Should I have played Reckless Swing there? I don't know if I was supposed to play Reckless Swing there. I think for Pocket Watch's sake, I wasn't supposed to. And then we have... The enemy loses HP every time the player takes damage. Whenever you take damage or damage is blocked by relay, the enemy loses the same amount of HP. Oh! Wow. Wow. Like, this is a lot for my brain right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because relay is good, but relay damage is bad. And I've been playing cards that give me relay damage. But relay is good. But half the damage prevented by relay is dealt to the player as relay damage. So relay is not very good. What happened to our relay? Does it come back as relay damage? No, it doesn't. Because we got rid of it. This deals damage equal to all relay damage I've gained this combat. I mean, I think it's fine. It's just, I mean, like, you know, this is, I think it's a good character. I don't think it's confusing. I really don't. So it gains 6 relays. This is the good one. Block damage is gained as relay damage. But we're not taking damage this turn, so the relay doesn't function. You see what I mean? So it's good. It's good. It makes sense. It just doesn't do anything. Yeah. And then this. Oh, we'll do Whiplash and then Glyph Swing. Take care of our Mystic here. Ooh, apply 10 crushed armor to all enemies. Remove all your relay damage. Enemy has 9. Enemy loses 9 HP if the enemy has block. Enemy loses 9 HP again. HP loss is affected by damage modifiers. That's pretty cool. So vulnerable and stuff. That's cool. Razor Chain. I'm gonna pass right now because I'm a little angsty. I don't have a good feeling about this. And yikes. Yikes. I mean, so we do Cuff, Whiplash Strike. Now he's only hitting for 6. There's something here. There's something here with this character. I like him. I think it's fun. I'm happy with it. This is what happens. I mean, I hadn't read anything. Just hop straight in with this character to Ascension 20. This was a really powerful start, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, minus the fish. minus the fish. I should have bought potions, but like realistically, okay, buy fire potion and maybe we take care of this dude. We're still dying here anyway. I don't know if I played. I probably didn't play super accurately or whatever. This run is already pretty long anyhow. But I thought that was fun. It was good to try out a new mod, and I hope that Big L is satisfied with this. Probably not, because I died on floor 23. But this didn't come up one time, the heartfelt speech. This is surprising to me. It's always surprising to me when these uncommon cards that give intangible, like, underperform for me. I'm sure that this would have come up when it needed to come up. Like, pocket watch and everything, this would have happened when it needed to happen. I thought I was onto something with the secret weapon, too, but that didn't really do anything. This card is really cool. I think that the character is really cool. Like, I would definitely not mind playing him again. And there's some stuff here. I'll definitely have to take a look at the rest of the card pool. I misread this. I thought that it meant that you would take another turn after the chain finished. But so be it. Yeah, no, there's a lot of cool stuff to be done here. I like this card, and yeah, wind up is a lot of fun. I think this is cool. This is yeah, more wind ups. I wish I got more of these. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you would something. If you would, then let me know. All right. Until next time.